Hello you guys and welcome to my channel. I'm so excited to have you here. So today we are going to be talking about Beachbody'S new gut health program. I was actually able to get access to the corporate call that corporate had with the Beachbody reps where they pretty much trained the reps on the program. They trained them on how to promote it on social media. And in general, they just talked about this new program, kind of trying to hype up the reps themselves and get the reps to buy the program and get that early access and then teach them kind of like what the program is about so that they can then get customers signed up and have them do the program. So I have gotten a lot of requests to talk about this program, and I was very intrigued when I found out that they were doing a full-on gut health program. I was interested to see like the details of what the program would be, so I thought I would talk to you guys about that today. Also, if I'm a little like nasally and stuff, I don't know about y'all, but my allergies are freaking going crazy. Like here in Texas, it is wild. I just took like my allergy pill because I am dying over here. But I do want to put a couple disclaimers in before we get started. Number one, I am no dietitian. I'm no doctor. I'm no allergist. I am just someone that is giving my opinion about a new Beachbody program as someone who makes commentary on multiple marketing companies. I find it really important to talk about new programs like this that could potentially harm people. I have watched many individuals join Beachbody and get hurt in one way or another when it comes to the type of programs that they have, but mostly when it comes to the fact that the people that are bringing these programs to the customers are not certified at all. So if you are not familiar with Beachbody, what ends up happening is Beachbody comes up with a program. They film it, they get it ready. They always say that they are like alongside dietitians and personal trainers and they come up with a program. But then when that program is done, what happens is they train their reps on what the program is about. And then they convince the reps that they are coaches so that they can go out and then get customers for Beachbody. But in the end, 99% of the Beachbody reps that are out here giving advice and getting people signed up and telling them what they should and shouldn't do with their bodies have no credentials and they have no educational background on health and wellness to even be giving out this type of advice. And that's exactly why I find it important to talk about a program like this. Even though I'm no dietitian, I'm no allergist, I'm no nutritionist, I'm none of that, I can still make a video to kind of just talk about the program in general and the harmful things that I see within the program. So again, I am in no, and I wrote this down, my disclaimer, but I am in no way trying to give advice as I am not a dietitian. If I give advice, the most advice I'm going to give is please go see your doctor because I, again, am no doctor. I'm no registered dietitian. But if you're struggling with these things, please seek help from a doctor for the things that we are going to be talking about today. Don't go seek out these things from Beachbody reps and distributors who have no certifications that are trying to teach you about gut health and what may be good or bad for you. So I'm sorry that my disclaimer is like a couple of minutes long, but I really just want to emphasize that I am in no way giving advice. I'm just giving my personal opinion. First off, before we get into the call, I wanted to go over the Beachbody blog post. They made a blog post that talks all about what this program is, and I kind of wanted to read that to give us an overall idea of what this program is supposed to be. So here is the blog post that Beachbody did, and here it says that the 4-week gut protocol is with the trainer Autumn Calabrese. If you are not familiar with her, she's not a dietitian or anything like that, but she is the face of a lot of different programs like 80-Day Obsession, 21-Day Fix, 8-Week Control Freak. She also has the other meal plan thing with Beachbody that is the one with the containers where you pretty much put your food in containers. So I kind of wanted to give you the background that is the person that is the face of this program. So it says, if you're dealing with stomach woes, you're not the only one. Things like stress, sleep, exercise, and the food you eat can all impact the health of your gut. Beachbody super trainer and nutrition expert Autumn Calabrese is no stranger to tummy troubles. She struggled with the issue over the years, but after much trial and error and working closely with her doctor, emphasis on working closely with her doctor, she's finally learned how to uncover her food sensitivities. So here it makes it known that one, she went to her own doctor to get a hold of her food sensitivities or to figure out kind of what that was. And now we can see that this gut health program has something to do with uncovering food sensitivities. To continue with this, it says, and now you can too. It's simple. Isolate foods that might be causing digestive sensitivities. Add in no impact exercise. Combining her firsthand experience and expertise, Autumn found a way to tackle her physical and emotionally challenging gastrointestinal issues while tying in a workout schedule that's easy to follow. It all starts with the 4-week gut protocol, a comprehensive nutrition program that shows you how the food you eat can impact your gut health and how your gut impacts your overall health. This program can help you discover foods that are impacting your digestive health and give you the tools to help overcome discomfort. Because studies show gentle exercise can help positively impact your gut health, Autumn also created 4 Weeks for Everybody, which is like a fitness program to go alongside the 4-week gut protocol. It says together the 4-week gut protocol and 4 Weeks for Everybody can help give you the tools to support your gut healthy lifestyle and create a balanced food and fitness routine that's right for you. So then it kind of goes by questions. It says, what is the 4-week protocol? They said it is a unique comprehensive nutrition program designed to help promote overall gut health as well as isolate the most common foods and ingredients that can cause gastric distress and undermine your health and well-being. So the program is pretty much all about gut health and finding those food sensitivities that you may have. It then said Autumn walks you through step-by-step instructional videos to show you exactly what to do, when to do it, and how to do it in a way that isolates the potentially problematic food. Over the course of 4 weeks, she'll show you how to remove 7 characteristically troublesome foods that you can slowly but effectively remove, replace, and rebalance. Who should do this program? Beachbody says anyone with digestive issues can benefit from this program. And then they ask questions like, oh, what kind of, supplements can you take? Should you be exercising? And then they talk about the fitness program that comes along with it, which I don't feel like is important to talk about. So with that blog post, something I want to emphasize is that just because Autumn has gone to her doctor and figured out her gut health issues and figured out her food sensitivities does not give her the expertise to then make a program and teach other people how to do it. Just like she went to a doctor, other people should be going to their doctor if they are finding that they are having these same issues. Now, do I think people can share their stories? Heck yes. I think that if you are going through a fitness journey or even with your gut health, if you have gone to your doctor and you have found things out and you want to share your personal experience, I find nothing wrong with that. But what I find wrong with it is the fact that this person doesn't have the credentials in like gut health. She's not a doctor. She's not a dietitian. She's not an allergist or anything like that to help people find out, foods they may be allergic to. Ooh, I pulled my hair there. Foods they may be allergic to or foods that they may be sensitive to. And also with that, it doesn't give Beachbody reps the credentials to help people get through a program like this. But let's get into the video. It is a very long one. I have one more disclaimer. I know you could skip to like the timestamps I have if you just want to see the video I'm going to be reacting to. But before we watch, I want to put a disclaimer in there that in this video, I will be clipping certain things out. And the reason for that is normally I never, ever clip things out of a video I'm reacting to because I think it's so important to have context to a video, to watch a video thoroughly and see the context, because you can take a bunch of things out of context and make something look bad or look good if you take it out of its context. But as a commentator and a YouTube commentator, I find that some of the things at the end of this video don't matter. Like some of the things that they're going to explain, because again, this is a corporate training for the actual Beachbody reps. Some of the things they go over is like, oh, hey, Beachbody reps, here is how you help a client add things to their shopping cart. We don't need to actually know how to do that. I don't need to react to 5 minutes of them talking about how to help a client add things to their cart to buy, because in my opinion, it has nothing to do with the program that we're talking about today, and it's irrelevant because none of y'all care about helping a client put something in their shopping cart. It just does not matter. So towards the end of the training, when they go through that, I will just skip to the next point because again, I don't feel like it's necessary to listen to those things. I won't cut out anything that actually gives context to the program itself. Woo, with that being said, that's the background on the program. That's all of my disclaimers. And let's get into the Beachbody training video from corporate's reaction.
What's up, coaches? Autumn here. You guys, I am so excited to introduce you to the 4-week gut protocol. It's my comprehensive approach to helping improve the health of your gut and ultimately how good you feel. You guys, I am so excited for you and your challengers to do this program and feel the difference good gut health can make. This is a quick training video we put together to explain just what the program is all about so you can make the most of it for yourself and for your team. We're gonna give you tips on how to talk about the program to your customers so you're representing it accurately, and then we'll walk you through the marketing tools that you get to work with so we can truly make this program a total game changer. Now, here's why I can say that. Problems with gut health are surprisingly common these days. You might not know this, but in the US alone, over 60 million people suffer from digestive issues or food sensitivities. And in 2019, we did a survey, and 81% of Beachbody coaches reported having digestive issues or food sensitivities.
With that statement of over 60 million people have food sensitivities, no matter what the statistic is, because I'm not sure if that's an accurate statistic, no matter what the statistic is on individuals in the United States who have digestive issues or food sensitivities or food allergies, they should seek professional help. Whether it's 1 million people, 60 million people, 3 million people, 3% of the population, I don't care. They should be going to a professional and working one-on-one with someone, not going to a program like this that is just one general program that supposedly everyone's supposed to follow. And it's unfortunately going to be given in the hands of Beachbody reps who don't have the proper credentials to give this type of advice. So we're going to end up seeing a lot of misinformation and health claims that are going to come out of Beachbody reps because of a program like this and because Beachbody gives it to the reps and has them promote it. So no, you should seek actual professional help no matter how many people have actual food sensitivities and digestive issues. They shouldn't be trying to do a program like this with no actual doctor or anything like that to help them through figuring out these things.
I am no stranger to these issues. I created the 4-week gut protocol as a result of my own struggles with digestive problems. Back in 2016, I was suffering. I had bloating, gas. I felt horrible overall. It was spiraling out of control. I saw a lot of doctors over several years with no answers. You guys, I read and researched, and I finally started to learn what could be going on, but there were still things I just couldn't figure out on my own. I finally met the right doctor who diagnosed my food sensitivities and then helped me dial in my nutrition and my routine so that I could start to feel better. And that's when the light bulb went off for me. The more I shared my journey, the more I realized I wasn't alone. Y'all, this is when I go to work, when I see an opportunity to help others. I cannot sit by on the sidelines. I went from, why is this happening to me, to, oh, this is happening for me to be able to help others.
I, again, don't think there's a problem with sharing your story. I think you should. If you've gone through something in life, whether it's a fitness journey, a health journey, a food journey, whatever it is, share your story or share your experience because that can help other people just by someone seeing your experience. But that does not give this individual or anybody the right to help people with their gut issues. Again, I can kind of go back to my story. I actually found out I am allergic to gluten. Does that mean that I can personally produce a program to help people find out if they're allergic to gluten? No, that would be wrong. What I can do is share that I'm allergic. There's been a bunch of people that have asked me, oh, how did you find that out? I have a lot of stomach issues. And I tell them I went to my doctor because that's what you should do. You should seek out your doctor. Your doctor can do a lot of different things with like your blood work and stuff to test certain things. If they're finding something's going on, they can send you to like an allergist or anything like that where they could figure that out, just like she did. So for Autumn to sit here and say, well, I went to a doctor that helped me figure this out, that doesn't give you now the right, or Beachbody the right, or Beachbody reps the right to now have a program like this to help people. Because if she went to a doctor, so should everybody else. I know for myself with my gluten allergy, it was a very long process. I actually first went to my doctor, explained my issues. I got a bunch of blood work done. And then I had to go to a gastroenterologist. I suck at saying that word, but I had to pretty much go to the gastro doctor, okay? And that doctor then had to get an endoscopy for me where they put like the camera down your throat because they wanted to rule out celiac disease. And then I was actually sent to a dietitian once they figured out I was allergic to gluten. If my process was that long, it can also be that long for other people. It's not some easy fix for most people. Some people, maybe it's like, oh, I'm just lactose intolerant. It was a pretty easy fix or whatever, is easy to find out. But other people, you don't know if it's going to be that easy of a fix. They may have to go through that process that I did to rule out certain things. And on top of that, something else I want to add is that what happens when it's not just a food allergy that's going on and they're just doing a program like this? Like, for example, I told you guys that I had to do my endoscopy to rule out celiac disease. With that, celiac disease is something that could affect your whole entire life. That's why I also see a problem with a program like this when you just don't know if that's what's actually going on. You don't know if it's something further that you need like blood work done or to see an actual doctor or an allergist or a dietitian. That is why I personally have a problem with a program like this.
I got to work with Beachbody'S expert team of nutritionists and PhDs to create this program to help other people who were going through the same thing I went through. That's what I want for you and your customers too. With my new program, you have a comprehensive solution to offer your customers that incorporates both nutrition and exercise to help them feel better. With the 4-week gut protocol, you and your customers can experience firsthand how much the food you eat impacts your gut health and how much your gut health impacts your overall health. The program does this by not only helping to optimize the food you eat, but also by helping manage your stress, improving your sleep, and then dialing in your fitness routine so day by day, you're improving the health of your gut and how good you feel. And let's be honest, you guys, how good you look as well. Y'all, you don't have to wait to the end of the program to start to see and feel the improvements. You can start to experience improvements in the first few days. And by the end of 4 weeks, you should feel really good mentally, physically, and emotionally. It goes by so fast, but the results you could feel are life-changing. Now, here's how it works. I'm gonna walk you and your customers through the program in 10 short videos. Plus, I've created supporting materials that are gonna help you build a better biome. Now, while the program uses the color-coded containers and some of the principles of Portion Fix, this is its own program separate from Portion Fix that works in its own unique way. You guys, it is complimentary and you can move over to Portion Fix really easily after completing it if you would like. But this really is a protocol, a process of helping you discover and address digestion and food sensitivities. The 4-week gut protocol also comes with 20 new Fixate recipes created specifically for this program with ingredients that are 4-week gut protocol approved. And there's also a really wide variety of existing Fixate recipes that meet the 4-week gut protocol guidelines that you can choose from and enjoy while you're on this program. So the great news is there are tons of great recipes that make meal prep really easy. It makes your food enjoyable, and it's gonna help get you great results. Now, let's talk about supplements. You can drink Shakeology while doing this program, but I only want you to use the vegan flavors. I'll explain why in the program. We'll also be using 2 other supplements, Revitalize, which is probiotics, and then Optimize, which is our digestive enzymes to help break down food and promote good gut health. And you can still drink Energize while you're on the program, but that's up to you if you want to.
Okay, so she said that this program, the 4-week gut protocol thing, is also kind of like connected to the color-coded containers. So I'm curious, if you are making a program that is supposed to be about gut health and finding food sensitivities, why are you even using the color-coded container? In my opinion, and based off of listening to actual dietitians' reviews of the color-coded containers, I will link down below 2 actual dietitians who reviewed the program. One dietitian that I watched actually reviewed the program and did it herself. And a lot of the dietitians I have watched review that program have stated that what's happening is most people are actually under eating with the program. The program has shown to really restrict calories, and they really put an emphasis with the color-coded containers on restricting carbs and desserts, because most desserts are carbs. Things like cookies, cake, donuts, all of those things. So what this program does, the one with the color-coded containers, is it really restricts carbs and it restricts desserts or treats as Autumn Calabrese calls it. So I can definitely see that this will happen in this program, in the 4-week gut protocol, because they're using kind of like the same individual for the actual trainer, but they're bringing over the color-coded containers. I also looked at another dietitian's review who actually reviewed the 4-week gut protocol because I wanted to look up some dietitians, and I talked to my friend who is a dietitian, but the individual I found online, Abby Langer, she actually stated that measuring foods, and this was her exact words, she said, measuring foods in little cups is diet behavior. It's also annoying AF and unnecessary. She also stated that the program, the 4-week gut protocol, is a weight loss program. Weight loss has nothing to do with gut health, and the fact that the 4-week gut protocol is sold solely as a program to figure out your intolerances and help your gut is misleading, in my opinion. So that was Abby's opinion on the 4-week gut protocol, and I really do agree with her. Bringing over those color-coded containers, restricting calories, and all of that has nothing to do with food intolerances. It has nothing to do with finding out if you're intolerant or sensitive to a food group, or if you're allergic, which is different than just being intolerant with a food group. The next thing she said, which we all should have assumed, that they would promote all of their kind of products, like their Shakeology, their Revitalize, their probiotic, their digestive enzymes, which they just got. So I actually wanted to go over the prices of all of this and stuff like that, because not only is this program geared towards new customers, it's geared towards the reps. The reps are the people who make them the most money, because all of the reps, in order to get access to this program, have to pay an early access fee. So all of these reps are having to buy this program to just do it themselves. And they're also going to use all of the products that they're wanting them to buy, because they promote that. They promote that, oh, if you're a Beachbody rep, you should be using all of the products because you need to be a product of the product. If you don't buy the product, why would a customer buy the product from you? So vegan Shakeology, in general, for customers, Shakeology costs $130 for a 30-day supply. So you'll end up spending $130 for every single month of the year if you keep up with Shakeology. The Revitalize probiotic and Optimize the digestive enzyme, it actually comes in a bundle and it costs $110. So the probiotics is a 30-day supply. You end up taking one a day, and then the Optimize comes with 180 capsules, but they want you to take 2 capsules 3 times a day. So it ends up being a 30-day supply of pills. So in total, they will expect you to stay on these things. That's why they have you take these things when you're doing a program like this. So I did the math on all of it without like taxes and shipping, but in the end, it's going to be $240 a month minus taxes to keep up with all of these products for the program. So that means for the year, you'll spend about $2,880, which a lot of the times you can find cheaper online if you look up those products, like a probiotic and an enzyme. And with Shakeology, you can make your own like protein shakes and put fruit in it and stuff, and it'd be way cheaper than that. So I can only imagine how much more these reps are going to be spending to promote a product like this, because not only are they going to be continuing to buy the products they already buy, but they're going to be adding this product on top of buying early access to this program. So I'm really curious to see how much more money they're going to spend, especially if they're going to continue to buy these products, because again, got to be a product of the product in Beachbody. Let's keep going.
Now, getting results isn't just about nutrition. This is really about helping your gut microbiome, and research shows that moderate exercise can help increase the beneficial gut flora in your microbiome. So that's why I created the 4 Weeks for Everybody fitness program to go with the gut protocol. It's a series of 16 no impact workouts, less than 30 minutes each, done 4 days a week for 4 weeks. Y'all, no impact does not mean no work. I designed the workouts to maximize your strength, improve endurance, and torch calories while minimizing impact on the joints and improving mobility and vitality. All you need are dumbbells and the core ball. Now, if you don't have the core ball, I'm gonna show you how to perform the moves without it until you get it. But that small ball makes a big difference in your workouts. The 4 Weeks for Everybody workouts are included with the purchase of the 4-week gut protocol for BOD subscribers. This is what you've been asking for. It's what your customers have been looking for. And now you're gonna have the opportunity to put groups together and watch people's lives get transformed in 4 weeks. I'm so excited to be sharing this program with you, and I hope you and your customers get great results with it.
To end it, like that's going to be the rest of what Autumn talks about. Now we're going into, who is this individual? Let me like double check. Okay, it is a manager and field development individual that works in Beachbody. But the last thing I wanted to talk about with what Autumn said was she talked about you needing weights and needing a core ball. And recently we've been talking about this on my channel. If you watch my MLM Fails, a lot of them have had Beachbody in it recently. And recently we talked about fact that with Beachbody, they were promoting that, oh, with us, you don't have to get a gym membership. It's so much cheaper to do this at home, which for a lot of people, it's very convenient to be able to work out at home. For people like stay-at-home moms, don't really get the opportunity to go to a place like a gym. A lot of people who may live in a very small town where it takes like an hour to drive to a gym, those kind of people, it is definitely easier to work out at home. But with this program, it's exactly what I talked about in that video recently. I talked about the fact that with each new program, you're going to need more equipment, and that comes with buying stuff monthly that could end up equaling more than what you could go buy with like a gym membership, or the price of what a gym membership would be. So just for this program, to get access to it as a Beachbody rep, it is $45. So you'll get access to that 4-week gut protocol, but you're not going to get dumbbells or the core ball. So what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to buy dumbbells online, depending on, the amount of dumbbells you need for the amount of weight that you can lift. And then you're going to have to go out and buy a core ball because they're going to promote that you should be using it. So now reps are expected to pay $45 before taxes to have full access to the program, on top of their already 90 PV that they need to stay active and be in Success Club, and the nearly $20 business fee, along with all of the other associated expenses. So these reps buying these new programs brings in a lot of money for Beachbody, like a lot more money than just like the 90 PV and the business fee, because they're going to have to buy those things on top of the 90 PV requirement. Because for Beachbody, for the 90 PV requirement for Success Club, it has to be a product on auto ship. So all of these extra expenses like the business fee and new programs coming out don't go with that PV requirement for auto ship. Those are just like extra things you're going to end up spending your money on. So I found that interesting to go over like how much money these reps are going to be spending, because it's a lot.
Thanks, Autumn. Hi, I'm Jennifer. I am excited to be here talking to you about the 4-week gut protocol and 4 weeks for everybody. Let's get into the details of everything about this program and what's included and how to share it and how to get people started. So let me share my screen and let's get going. All right. So what is the 4-week gut protocol? So it is a program that is going to show you how the food you eat can impact your gut health, which in turn impacts your overall health. This program is going to teach you how to eat to support a healthy gut and how to easily adopt it into your lifestyle. So you're going to receive an overview video. This video gives a brief description of what's to come and what you can expect during this 4-week gut protocol program. There are 4 program videos that are going to walk you through the protocol so you can get started right away to feeling your best. There is a new focus video for each week that Autumn has created that is going to give you something specific to work on each week. And it's going to let you know kind of what you can expect for the week, what you might experience, how you might feel. And Autumn has put a lot of time and effort into this to really help you navigate this week by week. It's a different topic. And so these videos are awesome. There is a reintroduction video that is going to help you add foods back into your diet that have been removed one at a time to test and see if these foods have caused any issues for you. There is delicious new recipe videos and a snack recipe PDF that you're going to receive. And you're going to pair this with the 4 weeks for everybody fitness program. It's going to give you the color-coded containers along with a hybrid food group, and it's going to provide a perfect mix of nutrients while helping you identify potential food sensitivities. And the program guide, tracker, and more is going to be included to help you stay committed to the 4 weeks and get the results that you're looking for to feel your best. And all of the materials for the program guide, the trackers, and some more things we're going to talk about are all digital. So, look at the food Autumn is eating right here. Makes me want to eat right away. So 4 weeks for everybody. What is this program? So it is a 4-day-a-week fitness program that is meant to be paired with the 4-week gut protocol. The workouts are 30 minutes or less, minimal equipment. You just need some dumbbells and the core ball. There is no impact, you guys. I love no impact workouts. You can get an effective workout without having impact. The reason for no impact is to give your joints, to reduce the stress on your joints and their stress on your body so that you can focus on getting well and your body can focus on doing the work that it needs to support your gut. And this, you guys, this program is for all fitness levels. There is a modifier for beginners, and the advanced people, the advanced worker-outers, the advanced exercises are still going to feel challenged with this program. So it is for everybody. And this program is going to help build overall strength. It's going to increase your mobility. The workouts focus on eccentric muscle contractions to optimize your time under tension, which is the time that your muscle is working, helping you get stronger, toned, and fit faster. Autumn will go into that when you start the program. So super excited about 4 weeks for everybody.
So I wanted to make a quick comment about the wordplay they're doing with the 4 weeks for everybody. It's separated. It's not everybody. We would normally say it's for everybody. So every body type, every person can do this program. Now I do think a 4-day-a-week fitness program is really good because I know a lot of people don't want to spend 5-6 days a week in a gym. I know for me, when I'm working out, 4 days a week is normally what I end up doing. And I do like that the program is going to be that amount of days. But at the same time, I think we do have to stop generalizing that every program is for every single person. I feel like everyone is so different, and that's why people hire personal trainers. If they have the privilege to, have the money to do that, they'll hire a personal trainer because they want to get something that is personalized, because a lot of times all programs aren't going to be for everybody. Not everybody has the same goals. What happens if someone wants to lose weight, but then someone wants to gain weight? What happens when someone wants to bulk up? What happens when someone wants to get more muscle? All of those are different things that you have to do, different ways to eat, different ways to work out. And I definitely used to be someone that thought every program could be for every single person. But after a while, and with my own personal fitness journey, I have learned that not every program is for every person, because not every person has the same goals or has the same things in mind that they want to do with, their fitness and health journey. So it's interesting that they are doing programs that are for everybody, when I do think that not every program is for every single person. Everybody has different goals. I'd be curious to hear what you guys think. Do you guys think that every single person in the world should be doing one type of program? I don't know. I personally don't think so, but again, I'm no personal trainer, so that's just my personal opinion.
I don't know what's happening with my mouse here. You're going to get an introduction video, as I mentioned, a workout calendar, a printable dumbbell tracker to help you get the maximum results. And again, all of these materials are digital, just like the 4-week gut protocol. Optional workouts that Autumn has created, you guys. This is super exciting because it is 4 bonus cycling workouts called 4 Rides for Everybody, exclusively on Beachbody On Demand Interactive. These are designed for people of all levels. They can be added as a 5th day if you want to work out for 5 days instead of 4, or you can simply just substitute it for one of your cardio days.
Oh, so they're also adding in bike workouts. So if you guys are not familiar with what's going on with the bikes with Beachbody, they now have a partnership with Mix Bikes, and they're just a bike company, kind of like Peloton. They sell bikes for you to I was about to say for you to ride. Well, no, duh, it's for you to ride. But yeah, for you to ride and do your workouts on, because a lot of people nowadays really like the whole bike thing. But it is interesting that they're adding this in because a lot of Beachbody reps actually bought the bike. I haven't seen customers really buy them because they're $1,500 or $1,200, something like that. But I've seen a lot of the Beachbody reps actually spend $1,500 on their bike. So interesting that they have made a separate thing called 4 Rides for Everybody so that people could use their bikes with this program.
Pretty cool. Okay, what's so unique about the 4-week gut protocol and 4 weeks for everybody? You guys, Autumn has had personal experience with gut issues. And so she was determined, you guys, to figure out a way to create a solution that could help her and millions of others feel great again. So it is Beachbody's first program that combines a specific protocol for food sensitivities and a fitness program together to help optimize your overall health. 4 weeks for everybody is Beachbody's first no-impact workout program, where everybody can get results regardless of your fitness level. And she's created those 4 bonus cycling bonuses, that workouts that we talked about, that's only available exclusively on BOD Interactive. So change 1 is going to start on day 1 with this program. That's pretty exciting, right? You're going to cut out most common foods known to give people digestive issues, so you can start feeling better right away. So by the end of 4 weeks, you should feel really, really good, both mentally, physically, and emotionally. And who doesn't want that?
So she says, well, Autumn has gut issues. The amount of times we're going to hear this in this video, you might as well start keeping a tally in the comments below of how many times you hear them say this. And I don't know how many times I have to say it, but that does not give you a right to now go out and make a program and do that. Like, I'm allergic to gluten. Does that mean I can go diagnose people who are allergic to gluten? Does that mean I can make a program to diagnose people? No, because you need to go to a doctor to do that. You need to probably go get tested for celiac and everything like that, which you need to go see a doctor for to be able to find that out. Just because you have had your own personal experience with something does not mean you should go out and like personally produce a program for it if you're not actually educated in that field. Like, if you're a personal trainer, then yeah, go out and make fitness programs. If you are a dietitian, hell yes, go out and help people with that stuff or help them with their diet, because that's what you're supposed to do. But no, you're not supposed to do that if you just went to a doctor and you found out some things up with you and now you want to then give that to other people. No, just like Autumn went to a doctor, everyone else should too. She then said this is the first Beachbody program focused on food sensitivities, and I think it never should have been made. But that's just, again, my personal opinion. Something that I think is so important for food sensitivities is that everyone is so different. I feel like you never know why one person's body is reacting the way that it is, because not every person or every body is the same. You see what I did there?
I am all for feeling all of those things better, right? So how do you talk about this with people that you're following in your groups already, your preferred customers, your prospects? So a lot of people think that they can't talk about this because they're not a gut health expert. You don't have to be, okay? In fact, it's kind of better that you're not, because Autumn has worked with a team of registered dietitians. They've worked really hard to bring you this comprehensive program that's easy to follow. Your job isn't to be the expert. Your job is to share your experience with the program or the experience of others that were in the test group and invite others to join you on your journey, okay? It's important to know what you can and cannot say. We're going to go over that in a little bit. But making this, when you talk about it, to have your own voice. And fun fact, kind of not a fun fact, but it's a fun fact, that 70% of Americans have an undiagnosed food sensitivities. That's crazy. So anyone and everyone can benefit from showing their gut some love. So do you need to have some issues or thinking that you have some gut sensitivities or gut issues in order to do this program? Absolutely not. Anyone who wants to feel better and feel their best can benefit from this program, which I love. This program is for everyone. So here are some questions to ask yourself to get the ideas flowing when it comes to talk about the program kind of in a natural way for yourself. So have you experienced any of the symptoms below? If so, how do you feel about those symptoms, both physically and emotionally? So take some time, you guys, to really answer these questions. We asked Autumn this question so she could see how she would have responded before she knew she had any gut health issues. So she said, I'm experiencing horrible gas and bloating. My stomach hurts all day, every day. I'm constantly running to the bathroom. I'm losing muscle despite working out at the same intensity that I have done for years. I'm having really bad mood swings to the point that some days it's hard to just get through the day. I'm beyond frustrated, and it makes no sense to eat as well as I do, exercise regularly, and take care of my body, all to feel this bad. I'm feeling defeated, and is it just part of getting older? Okay. So those are some things that she answered when she was looking at this question. So I really challenge you to take some time to answer those questions for yourself. Okay. Then questions 2 and 3, what are you looking forward to with the 4-week gut protocol? What are you as a coach looking forward to? And what are you hoping to achieve? Now, these 2 questions might seem like they're the same, but they are not. Question 2, you guys, is what are you looking forward to in this program? You might be looking forward to trying a new way of eating or incorporating more plants or switching up your fitness routine with no impact workouts. Or you might be really interested in simply just learning more about gut health. Question number 3 is what are you looking to achieve? Are you hoping to lose weight? Are you wanting to just feel better? Are you wanting to improve your sleep? How about reducing inflammation in your body? Maybe you just want to identify some foods that might be irritants for you and establish healthy, sustainable lifestyle changes. The list can go on and on and on. So take some time to really ask yourself these questions so you can understand how you can talk about this with the tools I'm going to share with you to make it your own.
So I want to go over what she said. You don't need to be a gut health expert because the program was made by Autumn and by registered dietitians. So I get the goal for Beachbody when they say this. They say that they get a group of dietitians together that actually formulate this program, and then kind of Autumn is like the face of it. Autumn is the super trainer. She's the face of it, even though she is not a registered dietitian per my knowledge. If she is, please let me know, but I have not heard that she is. But where it does go wrong is is where you give that program to the hands of people who are not experts. And then you expect those people to not only promote the product, you expect them to sell the program, and then you expect them to answer questions to new customers or clients, like they like to say. And then you even expect them to be there for that new client and walk them through the program. What happens when you do this is it becomes a group of uneducated people. And I'm not saying that in a mean way. I'm just saying like they haven't gone to school to be a dietitian or anything like that. So you have taken a group of individuals who have not gone to school for this thing, trying to pretend like they are educated in order to get their clients through a program. That can lead to a lot of issues. Beachbody doesn't seem to understand that it's wrong to teach reps that they are trained coaches, because not only are they taking this program and they're giving it to these reps and telling these reps, hey, go out and promote it, go out and sign people up. Not only go out and sign people up, but when you sign people up, you must put them in a support group. And then that support group, you need to keep them motivated. You need to answer all their questions. You need to help them, move through the program. That is a problem because Beachbody doesn't seem to understand that it's wrong to teach people that they can do that, because it's not right. You shouldn't be having people who are not actual dietitians or actual personal trainers walking people through fitness programs and health programs like nutrition programs. And I think that a lot of the reasons why these reps go out and they promote that they're fitness coaches and stuff like that is because of Beachbody. I truly, in my opinion, believe that the problem starts with Beachbody. Beachbody sits here and tells them that they are coaches. They sit there and they make merch and they send it to these reps that say, you are a fitness coach. And when they do that, they actually make these reps believe that they have the right to give people this kind of advice or to walk people through programs like this when they don't have the proper credentials. In my opinion, this could do a lot more damage than it can good.
So things that you can and cannot say. I've listed all the things here that you can say because, and I have it underlined, the most important part here. So things you can say: improving the health of your gut may also help improve. Okay. We don't want to use definitive words. So may help improve gas, weight loss, bloating, sleep quality, irregular bowel movements, energy, indigestion, mood, inflammation in your body, and the appearance of your skin. Okay. Those are all things that you can say. This program may help improve these things. Things that you cannot say. Please, please, please do not make any medical claims around this program. Okay. Do not make, and say things like the 4-week gut protocol cured my cystic acne or psoriasis or diabetes or any other medical cures. Okay. Please do not say anything in a definitive manner, meaning, don't say it will get rid of gas and bloating. Instead, say it can help or may help improve gas and bloating. It's kind of what we say with everything that we have, right? You don't want to give definitive cure-alls because we can't say that.
So I do appreciate that they did this in a training, because when I was a Beachbody rep, I never, ever, 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 ever seen a training like this where a new program was coming out and they kind of did a list of what you can say and that you can't say that, this stuff can cure things like diabetes and stuff like that. So I do appreciate them putting this into the training for the reps.
Action steps that you can be taking right now as you're preparing for this launch of this program is you're going to want to create a list of people that you want to have do this program. So this program is, like I said, for anyone who wants to achieve optimal health, and you don't necessarily have to have any gut issues. You're going to want to share how overall health benefits from a healthy gut, and then create a list of people that you think might benefit from this, or that you genuinely want to do the 4-week gut protocol and 4 weeks of everybody with. So create that list. Then make sure you have an accountability group set up so that you have something to invite people to join you as you are inviting them. Okay. And then you can share the free sample workout with people you already know. You can text it, email, DM. We're going to go over a bunch of different ways that you can use this sample workout. So getting started on social media, you're going to want to create some interest on social media around this program. And people are looking for something like this. And so using your stories, sharing what excites you about this program, finding really your own story and sharing what you are excited about. And this, you can say things like, this story or this program gives me hope because, share what you may be experiencing or what you're looking to change. Or finding some before and afters and sharing those stories, but really trying to make it your own and taking people on a journey with you. Okay. Your excitement and journey via social media, using reels, stories, etc., from your favorite move, from the sample workout, the transformation videos, the yummy meals that you have. You can say something like, come watch with me, or try this move and tell me that it doesn't make you feel strong, or the countdown is on for this and I'm ready to start day 1 of this program. And I just got even more excited. Who's ready to do this with me? Mention how the 4-week gut protocol and 4 weeks for everybody is for everyone. 4 weeks, right? 4 short weeks, 4 days a week, 30 minutes or less are the workouts that are no impact, an effective nutrition plan that teaches about gut health. And be sure to share about how fun your group is, because you're going to make it fun, right? And that the results that people are going to get from doing the program showcase your community, showcase your group when talking about this. You can offer to share a free sample workout from anyone who wants to check it out, send out an email to everyone on your email list, and then invite them to test the program. So you're going to measure interest using polls on your stories. So ask maybe if anybody's ever tried a cleanse before. And then you're going to want to make sure that you follow up an invite, connecting with every single person from the list you created earlier. Invite anyone who does the sample workout to join you in the group to do the entire program. Respond to anyone who likes, comments on your social media posts, and ask those questions, you guys. Be curious. Have the people that you're talking to answer questions about what they're looking for. If they're struggling with certain things, you want them to be sharing what they're struggling with so you can provide the solution for them. You want to thank them for their support, engage in that conversation, and then asking them what they need in their life right now, and then seeing if this is something that can fit in to what they are looking for, and then invite them to join you. Okay. So after all of that, then you're going to want to make sure that you follow up because, right, the goal, the fortune's in the follow-up. So everyone you've started conversations with, follow up by sharing value, example, a recipe, or liking and comment on their post, their own stories, their own reels, and then re-inviting them to join your community or group.
Oh, they always say that, like, the fortune's in the follow-up. I remember that. Oh, it's just like, how do you keep up with all those people? But also how she said you have to respond to all new likes and comments. This is something that's so big in Beachbody, and I look back at this and I used to do it. Cringe looking back on this because all Beachbody reps would do it. Nobody wants you to do this, okay? If you are someone's friend, like, if someone is your friend and they are liking your photo, they're probably doing that just to support you or because they're your friend. Like, I like all my friends' photos if I see them pop up on my timeline because that's my friends and I want to like hype my friend up. That doesn't mean that I want you to sell something to me. I feel like what happens when reps do this and they respond to all of their likes and comments and all of that stuff is they end up isolating themselves. Once someone or a friend or someone who just likes your content on social media realizes that the only thing you're trying to do is sell to them, they normally will either unfollow you, or if they're a close friend or family, they will disengage with your content, which also messes up your engagement rate by a lot because people are no longer wanting to engage with your stuff, and it sucks. I really feel like a lot of individuals in Beachbody who do this are going to watch their engagement go down a crap ton, and they're kind of going to isolate themselves, and a lot of the people who normally like their content will either disengage or unfollow them. Along with that, you can see how Beachbody really just promotes cold messaging. They promote hounding people because the fortune's in the follow-up, so they want you to keep messaging people and stuff like that. So they also want you to message a lot of like your friends and family and people that you know. Definitely something that's big in Beachbody.
Here are some social media examples that we have for you in the coach toolkit that we're going to talk about in just a minute, but I'm going to talk to you new coaches. As a new coach, there are certain things that we are helping you with ideas of how to share, okay? So use the resources found in the product toolkit. There's before and after pictures, transformation stories, templates for stories on social, posts for your groups. How cool is that? We have all of that for you. You can just pull it and make it your own and use it, all created for you to take the time from you. So start with people that you know or knew from the memory jogger, friends, family of people you know. Ask for referrals from those people as well, okay? If you're a tenured coach, you've already started the inviting and following up with people, you can use the social media examples to expand your network, to meet new people. As coaches, you guys, new and old, you or tenured, old's not a good word, right? You are a professional friend maker. Beachbody is the business of relationships. You're wanting to get to know people and what their struggles or things that they're struggling with, and you provide that solution. So over here are a list of social media ideas. I'm not going to go through all of them, but you can come back and look at the different things that you can do on social media to create different types of reels to draw attention to your page where you're sharing and talking about this awesome program.
Okay, so she said you are a professional friend maker. Beachbody is a business of relationships. You are wanting to get to know people, get to know their struggles or what they struggle with so you can provide a solution. I feel like when you're in an MLM, something like this doesn't really sound wrong. It actually makes a lot of sense when you're in the MLM. You're like, yeah, I mean, I sell health programs. I need to find out why people would want to sign up with my health programs. But when you really take a step back, and I realized this when I got out of Beachbody myself, was what you are technically doing when you are doing this is you are using people first and foremost. You're trying to get to know them and pretend to be their friend so that you can manipulate them. You can manipulate their struggles, their why, and you can manipulate that against them in order for you to make a profit. And I feel like many times the people that are manipulated from MLMs, like when MLM reps reach out to people, those individuals normally come from a very vulnerable position, whether it be a brand new stay-at-home mom, whether it be like a military spouse struggling with community, or whether like for a program like this, maybe even someone who's struggling with chronic illness where they feel like they have no other option. Maybe they've tried all the doctors, they've went to, a bunch of appointments, they've gone years with a chronic illness. Those are the people that are going to be manipulated by individuals in MLMs when it comes to a program like this. So when it comes down to it, learning people's struggles so that you could use it to make a profit tends to manipulate already very vulnerable people, which is wrong.
Now, once you have somebody ready and excited to get started and they're ready to join, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? First, you're going to help them get the very best pack. Okay. And the very best pack is going to include the 4-week gut protocol, 4 weeks for everybody, and the supplements. Okay. Then you want to make sure you're getting them connected to your group right away. Help them plan out day 1 and then week 1. So they are ready to go and they don't miss a beat during their first day and first week of this program. You can do this one-on-one, or you can host a watch party and explain it to everybody who's excited to get started. Then you're going to want to make sure that you're pointing them to the getting started tools for the program. Make sure they know where it is and how to access the materials, because there's some homework they're going to do before they start day 1. And then most importantly, you guys, you're going to need to continue to work with the people that signed up to get the best results, recognizing their achievements, the small changes, their hard work that they're putting in week after week to keep them motivated and excited, especially if they're struggling and having a hard time. And just really because the small things that we and people are doing need recognition, right? Because they're working hard on this and you're there to help them.
Okay, so this portion where they're talking about helping someone get started, this is what I'm talking about. So here they're talking about you help the person get the products, which, okay, you then get them into a group where the Beachbody rep runs this support group where they're answering people's questions or selling products. They're helping them get through the program. Then they say you need to help them get results, recognize them along the way, help them achieve their desired result. By them saying this, I can only imagine the train wreck that we are about to watch as this program is used. I can imagine that we're going to be seeing a lot of videos. We're going to be seeing a lot of posts where reps are going to be making a lot of health claims, or we're going to see clips of people sending us like these support groups where reps are giving advice that they should not be giving. They're giving advice that a dietitian or a doctor would normally give because they're told that they need to help people get results. They're told that they're fitness trainers. They're told that they should be, giving people these programs and then helping them get through the program. Beachbody really, in my opinion, convinces these reps that they have the qualifications to do something like this, to help someone through a program that's about food sensitivities and gut health. So I'll keep you updated. If I see clips and stuff like that, maybe I'll make a follow-up. Maybe I'll do like an MLM fails that revolves around Beachbody reps with the gut health program. If you see any MLM fails that you want to send me, I'll leave my email down below. I believe it's deannamims.antimlm@gmail.com that I like the MLM fails to be sent to or shared through that Google Drive email. But yeah, I can only assume that that's what's going to happen, that we're going to see a lot of health claims and reps answering questions and doing whatever they can to help them get results, like to help their customers get results, because they're taught that that's what they should be doing, when in my opinion, they shouldn't be.
Let's talk about packs. Autumn's Choice Total Solution Pack, you guys, is the pack that is going to give them everything they need to ensure that they get the best results possible. Okay. Now, this pack is only available in the US currently. And so if you're in the US, this is the pack that you should focus on. Okay. It's going to help them maximize their results with 4-week gut protocol and 4 weeks for everybody. Let's go over what is included. Okay. It includes the 4-week gut protocol streaming access and 4 weeks for everybody, VIP early access. Okay. It includes the annual Beachbody on Demand. It includes a choice of vegan Shakeology flavor. Vegan is underlined because this program requires vegan Shakeology instead of the whey. Okay. You will also receive a Shakeology shaker cup, the supplements, again in the US, the Revitalize and Optimize, the Core Ball, color-coded containers, access to Portion Fix and 2B Mindset, your first 30 days of Beachbody on Demand interactive, digital program guide and workout calendar, quick start nutrition guide, and some digital program tools that include a food tracker, calorie calculator, printable dumbbell tracker, new recipes, and revised food lists. You guys, all of this for only, as a customer, $267.91. That's an incredible value. And for a preferred customer or coach, it is $245.92. And you can see the volume and commission off to the right here of the price down at the bottom of the page for those of you who are looking for that information.
Okay, so this is kind of just like the price of it for a customer. So for a customer, it's $267 or $267 for this program. And then for a new rep, it's going to be $245, which is a steep price. But let me know in the comments below if you think this price would be worth it.
Again, remember, the Autumn Choice Total Solution Pack is available in the US only. The other pack that we have is the Shakeology Essentials Total Solution Pack. If you are outside of the US, this is the pack that you should focus on, okay? It is going to give you your coaching preferred customers, everything they need to do to get started, minus the supplements. They can add those on later, okay? The 4-week gut protocol, streaming access, and 4 weeks for everybody. Early access is included. Choice of vegan Shakeology flavor, digital program guide and workout calendar, quick start nutrition guide, core ball, color-coded containers, access to Portion Fix and Tubi Mindset, the other digital program tools, the food tracker, calorie calculator, printable dumbbell, tracker, new recipes, a revised food list, and again, that 30 days of Beachbody On Demand interactive. Okay, this is for all markets for $179.95. You can see the volume and commission off to the right of that as well. So focus on this pack if you are outside of the US. Now, once you have them with their pack, they purchased this, it's really important to get them into a group, okay? Make sure that they've planned out their day one, they've prepared for week one. Getting them into a group connects them to your community, connects people to each other for support system and maybe some tips that they're learning and they can share in the group as they're going throughout this program in order to get the best results, okay? You can run your group on bod groups or social media, text messaging or WhatsApp. So to help you as a coach, Beachbody has done it again, you guys. We've created more assets for you to help you have an effective group, to help you get your people the best results possible, okay? We've created a suggested posting schedule and created content recommendations to help you make sure your group is effective. So you're going to need to check that out in the product toolkit, okay? Beachbody thinks of everything. So that concludes our training today, you guys. If you have more questions that you need answers to, or you just want more information, be sure to reach out to your upline sponsor or your upline coach. Thank you.
Okay, so that was the end of the training that the reps went through. So all in all, I would love to know your guys' opinions. Again, no dietitian, I'm no doctor, I'm no allergist, I'm none of that. But I feel like, again, being someone who makes commentary on multi-level marketing companies and I talk about the issues in multi-level marketing companies, I also really always emphasize the issues I find in the health and wellness MLMs. And I never make claims or anything like that. I just talk about generic things that I find are real issues. Like this program, again, I'm no doctor or anything, but I find it an issue that they're making a general program. They're having non-dietitian people. It's not correct verbiage, but they're having people who are not dietitians. They're having people who are not doctors. And they are telling these reps that they should be helping them. Like I showed you guys towards the end of this call, they were pretty much talking about, oh, get them started, help them get results. Like that's why these reps are out here believing that they can do these things. That's why they're making the kind of post and the kind of claims that they are, because it's constantly being promoted that they should be doing this, that this is their job, that they are coaches and stuff like that. So that's the main issue I find with this type of program, is that I feel like it's going to be in the wrong hands of people who aren't properly educated or haven't properly went to school for something like this and could harm people. Again, that's just my opinion. Everything else that I talked about, I just found were issues within MLMs in general. So again, I do want to emphasize the fact that I know not every person, especially in the US, can seek help from a doctor or allergist or dietitian. It is very, very, very expensive depending on if you have insurance or not to be able to seek out help from those type of people. So I do want you guys to know that I do understand that, and I do know a lot of people do not have the opportunity to seek help from a doctor or a dietitian or an allergist or stuff like that to learn about food allergies, or even just going to a dietitian to help you find out if you have an intolerance and kind of how to make a diet around that. But even if you are someone like that who doesn't have insurance, or you can't go seek out help from a doctor or something, in my opinion, I don't think this type of program is going to be the best. I would recommend just doing as much research as you can, looking up studies, looking up information from actual dietitians and doctors that talk about gut health or food intolerances or sensitivities or food allergies, and looking into that versus a program like this, who is made from a multi-level marketing company and is promoted by reps who haven't gone through the correct chains to get educated on these type of things, like going to college. So I do just want to put that out there, because I know not everyone, I've repeated probably 15 times, go to a doctor, go to a dietitian, but I know that's not an opportunity for every single person in the United States. I know it's not. So I do want to emphasize that also. But yeah, that is my opinion. I will keep you guys updated. I will probably do an upcoming MLM fails on this program, because there are going to be a lot of reps reps and a lot of people, probably Autumn herself, that's going to be out here making wild claims and saying wild things as they're doing this program and as Autumn and stuff promotes this program. So it's going to be interesting to see the ripple effect that this type of program is going to have on Beachbody itself. So I'm interested to see what you guys think. If you are a dietitian or a doctor or anything, I would really love your opinion below. And that's going to be all for today's video. Don't forget to leave a like and a comment and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I will see you guys in the next video. But I combined with her firsthand experiment where it's not, no. So just because this, no. I went to my doctor and then I had to actually go to a gastroenterologist. And then I had to go to a gastroenterologist. I suck at saying that word, telling them how to word it and they are, no, back it up.